Hazardous wastes, including above-ground and below-ground storage tanks, are regulated through numerous laws and regulations. Though hazardous waste can be found anywhere, projects that have new right-of-way or easement acquisition are a particular concern based on the associated ground disturbance. The LPA is responsible for screening and evaluating the potential for hazardous waste or above-ground and below-ground storage tanks along a project corridor. Depending on the contamination at a site, the LPA may want to avoid unnecessary costs and risks associated with the project. The MDNR eStart Mapper is a free public mapping tool provided by MDNR that can be used to identify known hazardous waste sites in Missouri. The eStart Mapper contains locations and details regarding known underground storage tanks, hazardous waste sites, cleanup sites, and restricted use areas. The eStart Mapper can be found at the link provided or by searching MDNR eStart Mapper. Click on View Map to get started. The eStart Mapper depicts the spatial location of hazardous waste sites, cleanup sites, and regulated petroleum tank facilities. To determine if any known hazardous waste sites are present near a project, zoom into the project area and select All on the legend at the left-hand side of the screen. To learn more about a known hazardous waste site, click the symbol to open a new page. The new page will contain the name, address, owner, and summary of a known hazardous waste site. In addition, the new page will also include downloadable PDF copies of any pertinent documents, including no further action letters or restrictive covenant documents that will be useful to the LPA. If additional information is needed, the contact information for MDNR staff is also provided. The LPA is responsible for determining if hazardous waste sites exist within its project and if they are a concern. The LPA should note any known issues related to hazardous waste in the RER. Any coordination between the LPA and either EPA or MDNR should be documented and provided in the RER. Additional hazardous waste requirements exist for projects involving the renovation or demolition of structures. Most commonly, these requirements pertain to bridge rehabilitation and replacement projects. All projects involving the demolition and renovation of structures require an asbestos inspection and lead-based paint inspection. These inspections must be completed by qualified individuals who have valid, up-to-date Missouri DNR and Missouri DHSS certifications. All projects involving the demolition of structures will require notification to MDNR prior to demolition, even if no asbestos is present. If asbestos is documented, MoDOT will provide information on next steps and determine if the asbestos levels are above thresholds that would require abatement activities. If lead-based paint is documented on a structure that will be affected, the LPA should keep in mind that these materials cannot be used as clean fill. Documentation of the asbestos and lead-based paint inspections, as well as reports and lab results, should be uploaded to the RER for review by MoDOT.